Like, what are they gonna say? Oh, this and third made a YouTube channel. Okay, and what about it? Like, who cares? Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Jayla, and as you can tell by today's title, it is things I wish I knew before starting a YouTube channel. Now, I don't have a lot of subscribers and I don't have a lot of views, but I think it'd be beneficial to tell some of my followers on Instagram and some of the people on YouTube how I started off and like what I did and like editing and planning and so they're just to start off, just things I wish I knew that I didn't know when I first started. But like I said, I don't have this huge platform, but I do think some people could get some kind of use out of it. But when I was thinking about starting my YouTube channel, I watched a million YouTube videos of how to start, how to edit without using a PC, how to plan, how to not get burnt out, what do people want to see, how long should I record, just all of these different things to help when I started. Now, before we get into the video, please like, comment, subscribe if you love this video. Go ahead and let me know. And if you haven't already, turn the post notifications bell on so you get a little update when I post. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 100. I'm not far off. Thank you so much to everybody who's already subscribed, who's already liked my videos. I greatly appreciate it. And if you have not followed me already on Instagram, go ahead and follow me right here. I post every once in a while. So if you still want to see my face, you can. All right, to start this video off, I just want to give y'all a little background. If you already know, I've wanted to start a YouTube channel for a while. I just know where to start, like recording, editing, cameras, lighting, planning, etc. But again, in no way, shape, or form am I any kind of professional on this platform. And I think this video will help people just to start, just to get their feet wet and see if this is even what they would really like to do long term. All right, my first thing I wish I knew is how important thumbnails were. I had no clue that is what drew people to your page. I guess I just never knew people use other pictures or other edits for their thumbnails. I learned that the hard way. If you see my first YouTube video, it's a created thumbnail from YouTube that they created. And I'm gonna change it eventually. It just doesn't look good, if you feel me. Like, it's just not what I want for my page and what people will click on. People clicked on it because it was my first YouTube video, but they didn't click on it because it looked good. Like, if you could tell, it's like a side-by-side for me. The background's crazy because I didn't know phone angles, you had to tilt it. But I learned in the long run, but it wasn't cute. But a really nice thumbnail app is called Canva, and that's how I got my thumbnail. That's how I got my intro, my outro, my pick in the background for my YouTube. I use that for everything. They have all these different kind of edits, all these different kind of like text and fonts and everything else you could use. Your thumbnail should represent your video and what you're trying to portray in your video. So like, if it's just my face and I'm doing clothes, it doesn't make sense. Are you doing makeup or are you showing clothes? Like, it's just, you know what I mean? It has to make sense. Again, I don't like using YouTube's recommended thumbnails because that's their shots. They're still shots of you that they think looks decent to them. But it's really not flattering, one, and it does not look aesthetically pleasing, boo-boo. It's just not, it's just not what you want to portray in your video. All right, next is editing, which probably was the most difficult for me. So I don't have a MacBook, so I couldn't just go to iMovie and make it look gorgeous and glamorous without downloading an app. No, boo-boo, I have a PC. But I have an iPhone, but the way I wanted my videos to come out, it just wouldn't work. Like, it just wouldn't do it. Like, how I do my fashion stuff, like my hauls, I do side by side. And to me, an iMovie on your phone, I don't know how to do that. And I wasn't about to sit here and try to do that when I could just download an editing software onto my PC. The app I use to edit my videos is called Movavi. They have a free, download, but when I downloaded it, it showed like Movavi, like their tag in the middle of your video on certain things, which wasn't gonna fly. So I paid $60 for the upgraded version, so I don't have that. And you have all these different effects, all these different effect packages. You get to edit how you want, these texts and these fonts, and it just unlocked everything for me, just $60. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, because that tag, it was not working for me. It just really helped how I wanted my content and my videos to come out, to download that app for just $60. There probably were different apps for free that I could have used, and I looked and it still had the same issue. So I don't know if it was just something I was doing wrong, but for me, that was just the easiest route, just to go ahead and get it over with. I paid that for a year. I think they have another effects package for like $130, but don't quote me on that. Maybe $160, don't quote me. but I don't know what that unlocks. I don't know. I didn't pay for that because the $60 one is the only one I needed for what I wanted to produce. All right, now short, sweet, and to the point is phone angle. Like maybe I'm just dumb, but I had no clue that you had to turn your phone horizontally and not vertically for your videos. Because I'm used to Instagram and Snapchat, so I was like, vertical, that makes sense. No, boo-boo. I had to turn it horizontally, and it makes it look a lot better. If you saw my first YouTube video, again, I did it vertically, and I had to blur the background from the original photo because I didn't edit it right. It was in the 16:9, I think. But it's also really good to know you don't need some high quality camera, expensive camera to start off. Like I wasn't paying $600 for a camera when I didn't know how this would go if I went to this long term. And that's expensive, like a $600 camera or a $300 camera, however much you want to pay. And then in 2 months, you're not even doing it anymore. Like it's a waste. To me, I think my content comes out decent. iPhone does a good job of microphone and phone quality for your videos just to start off until you hit that mark where you want to get a nice camera. It's just really smart to me to use your phone starting off to see if this is even really what you want to do. And when I edit on my microphone, you can see where I'm talking higher and lower. So I need to know if I need to, project my voice or I need to talk a little bit lower. It shows you even using your iPhone. You don't need some expensive camera to show you that, you know what I mean? All right, next one is confidence. I know this is kind of self-explanatory. I know it's easier said than done, but you really need to muster up the confidence to sit in front of a phone and talk to it. It's not like you're talking to a person and you're just like chit-chatting. Like I'm literally in my office talking to my phone. Like it doesn't seem that weird before you do it, but if you see my first YouTube video, my bloopers and my outtakes of me laughing myself out because like, girl, are you really like sitting here talking to your phone? Like you look crazy. It just takes a lot of confidence and courage to put yourself online on a big platform like this for ridicule and people just being rude and mean. Like people literally have nothing better to do than talk crap for no reason. But it is what it is. People are gonna be who they are. But I saw this really nice comment one time. It's like, you put so much effort into thinking about the negative comments, you miss all the positive comments. I've had to learn that along the years on my Instagram platform, just to literally ignore the negative because you get so many positive comments and you focus on one negative. Like how bad do the people who have been doing nothing but compliment you and be nice to you feel when you ignore them, but you sit here and put all of your focus and all of your energy into a negative comment? No, use all of those positive comments and give yourself that boost of confidence that you need to shoot that video. Make that coin. If you're passionate about making YouTube or starting your own business or blowing up, being an influencer, anything you want to do, do that. Because along the way, you will see so many more positive comments than negative. So the confidence you need on this platform, you have to have it. Like, it's just not even a joke. Like sometimes when I don't want to film, like I'm just not in the mood or I don't have the energy or I just sound down, I won't do it because I'd rather have good quality content than its quantity and just keep pushing it out to get exposure and get views and get subscribers. And it's bad content. You're just putting it out just to say you put out a video. No one wants to see that because it's not good. Even if you have to fake it till you make it for confidence, it 100% boosts how your videos come out and how people perceive you. All right, next on the list is planning, which I'm starting to get a lot better at for my videos. So for me, planning out 3 to 4 months of videos is perfect because I don't get burnt out. I know what I'm supposed to be filming. I know how I'm supposed to be filming it, what day I need to be filming it, all of that. And how I keep track of what I need to film, where I need to film, how I need to film, like all of that is I have a notebook of all of like my things in it, what I need to say, how I want to start it off. And I'm just now starting to get better at it because girl, it's a struggle to sit down and just brainstorm months worth of material because one, you want to follow trends and you want to follow the way, but you also want to make things that you're passionate about. Just planning out your videos is just really good so you know you have quality content because you sat there and you took time into what you're recording. Because think about it, if you don't plan, I'm not saying you have to, but if you don't plan, you try to push out 5 videos in 1 week just to say, I'm consistent, I have content, and then next week you have nothing. Or a month later, you have nothing. Like, stick to a consistent planning schedule, like how many times you want to post a week. Like I try once and I'm trying to push to 2, but I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm trying to push to 2 just to say, just to be consistent, but I also don't want to burn myself out because if you burn yourself out, then you have a month worth of videos and you don't post again for another 2 months or a month, people not unsubscribe, but they're really not checking for you anymore. So I'm trying to get on the consistent basis of posting too, just because I'm trying to get them views up, sis. But yeah, planning everything out is very beneficial to me, and I know some other content creators, it really, really helps them out. All right, another one I have found is really helpful for your channel growth. Again, I don't have that many subscribers, but I'm just saying. So having a niche for your channel is probably the easiest way you can grow subscribers that genuinely want to see your content. So my niche is like fashion, lifestyle, makeup, and like girly things. So my niche doesn't pertain to like car detailing or like plants or like any of things that has nothing to do that falls within my niche. Your niche is basically what you absolutely love to do, what you can film content on, whatever, and it's like they align with each other. So people I'm subscribed to are like Aaliyah's Face, Bronny, I Design, because what they film and what they upload is something I align myself with and that I genuinely like to see. Don't get me wrong, if you love multiple things and you want to post car detailing and makeup and growing plants and like all these different things, by all means do you, boo. But for me, I don't want to follow somebody who's going to post fashion and the next week they post them cleaning out their car or them growing a plant. Like, I didn't follow you for that. I followed you for this certain kind of content. You can post whatever you want, but you probably won't grow the subscribers and the loyal subscribers you want as fast. You want your niche to represent you, your channel, your content, and how you want to influence people. You get what I'm saying? All right, the next one is short, sweet, to the point. It is lighting. Right now I'm using a ring light. And if you see my previous videos, I'm using natural light. But the way my office is set up right now, sis, I needed to shoot from this angle. It's just a little bit different, and they have different settings for a ring light. And I paid $140 for mine, but you can always use natural lighting. I love natural lighting. Like, I probably only film in natural lighting other than this video and one or two more, because natural lighting just looks, it just does something to your face, sis. You don't need a ring light to film. Like I said, like, you don't have to have all these extra expenses. Like, I was gifted this one and I love it to death, but I love natural lighting. You know what I mean? It's good for pictures sometimes, and it's good for video sometimes when it's gloomy outside, but you don't need it. All right, two more things I want to touch on is self-promo and slow growth. So promoting yourself is one of the best things you could do. I know some people like don't want to post on their Instagram, but don't want to post on their Facebook or Snapchat what they do because they don't want people to know that they do YouTube. Like, if this is really what you want to do and this is like your dream, who cares? What are they going to say? All they have to do is not watch it. Like, what are they going to say? Oh, this and third made a YouTube channel. Okay, and what about it? Like, who cares? Majority of my views and my subscribers came from my Instagram or my Snapchat, simply because I promoted myself and I put myself out there, not really thinking about what other people would say. Like, your negative opinion does not pay my bills. So the best thing you could do for your platform and for your channel is self-promote yourself. You are your biggest supporter. You are your biggest cheerleader. You have to believe in yourself and just put yourself out there. Like, if you just post a video and no one knows about it, you might get a couple views here and there, but it will be nothing like if you promote yourself and tag your thing and tell everybody that you have one. All right, and last but not least is slow growth. What people do not tell you is how slow it is growing your channel. So as of right now, I only have 65 subscribers. You know, slow growth. I've had my channel for a month and some change, a month and a half, 2 months maybe. And I think to me that's decent for just starting your channel. That's a lot. And like I said, most of those subscribers and people who watch my stuff is from my Instagram and my Snapchat. Like, I didn't expect 1,000 subscribers out the gate. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect, you know, thousands of views out the gate. Like, you have to sit down and let it happen. Like, this is something you actually have to be passionate about. Like, at first, when I first started wanting to do it, I was like, oh, like, it'll be fun, haha. But I actually really, really enjoyed doing it. That's why I continue to do it. So if you really love doing YouTube or making videos and doing your makeup and doing fashion, let the slow growth come. It's gonna come. You just gotta wait. Be patient. Let it happen. Let it fall on you, sis. You just really, really have to be patient and just let it come. So people who really enjoy your content will subscribe. They will watch. Like, you just have to let it happen. And you want genuine people who like your stuff. You want those people instead of like bot or people who just subscribe. You want genuine people to watch your content. All right, guys, that is it for my things I wish I knew before starting YouTube. I hope this was beneficial to some of you. I know, like I said, I don't have this huge platform. I don't have a lot of subscribers. So I hope it was beneficial to some people. I get some of these questions on Instagram, like how did I start? You know, what did I do? How did I do this, that, and third? So I hope this helps somebody who's trying to start or even just thinking about starting. Just go ahead and do it. If you guys like this video, like it, comment, and tell me what I can improve on or what you love the most. Again, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in my next one.